This is the homework answers for pages 461 to 463, Unit 13, Lesson 4. Number 1, here's the dot plot. B, it is mound shaped, might be slightly skewed left. C, the mean is 0.66, the standard deviation is 0.11. D, the 95% confidence interval is 0.44 to 0.88, or you could have written it as parenthesis 0.44 comma 0.88 close parenthesis interval notation. E, 0.7, yes, because 0.7 is within the confidence interval, right? 0.7 lies within this range. 0.40, no. 0.40 is outside our confidence interval. F, the larger the sample size, the smaller the variability and spread. The standard deviation for the distribution of samples of size 60 would be smaller. Number 2, again, it's so important. The larger the sample size, the smaller or narrower the spread is going to be. So the answer to number 2 is histogram A, right? I just compared the spread here. Histogram A has a spread from 0.4 to 0.8, and B has a spread of 0.3 to 0.85. So that means that histogram A would have a sample size of 40. There is less variation in the data, so the spread is narrower. Number 3, 0.4, yes. 0.4 is close to the center. 0.55, yes. It also is close to the center. 0.75, no. It's 0.75 would be out here. It's too far from the center and didn't even occur as a proportion. Number 4, do you think the coin would be fair? Yes, but you have to show work to support that. So you do that by finding the confidence interval given the mean and standard deviation. The confidence interval is from 0.197 to 0.561. So yes, the coin is likely fair because 0.5 falls within our confidence interval. Number 5, same question, but a different simulation here. No, it's likely. Do you think that this coin could be a fair coin? And it is likely that the coin is not fair. 0.5 is not in the confidence interval. Our confidence interval for this one, for number 5, was 0.313 to 0.497. And 0.5 is not, it's outside that confidence interval. Okay, so now explanations, if need be. Let's see. I guess I'll start with number 1D, and that is you had to take your mean plus or minus 2 standard deviations to get the values of 0.44 and 0.88. And I don't think anything else needs explanation on this page. And the same thing here. I think I kind of went along and explained things. Which histogram is based on random samples of 40. So we had samples of 40 or samples of 20. And the one with the narrower spread would have the larger sample size. So this would be samples of 40 because its spread is much narrower than this spread. Same thing here. I don't think there's any need for explanation there. And for number 4 and 5, I'll just go back to, do you think the coin could be fair? Why or why not? If it's a fair coin, then the probability of flipping a head would be 0.5. Probability of flipping a tail would be 0.5. So does 0.5 fall within the confidence interval? So taking this mean and this standard deviation, take the mean of 0.379 and you add 2 times the standard deviation 0.091 and get 0.561, and take the mean, subtract 2 times 0.091 and get 0.197. And 0.5 is within this range. So yes, the coin is likely fair because 0.5 falls within the confidence interval. And with number 5, same thing, you find your confidence interval. Mean plus or minus 2 standard deviations. So 0.405 plus or minus 2 times 0.046. Adding, you get 0.497, subtracting 0.313. 0.5 is not in that it's not in this range. So that coin is likely not fair.